Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Great, set. Anyway, up.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
A gain of 43 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
In the red zone now. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
Play action. Hurts has it. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
On third down, it's Hurts. On the move, headed right. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown.
Hey, Kate, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking first down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
Sit up! Ready! Sit up! You change it.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Flush down out to his left. Now here he goes. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Sit on!
Now it's Lamar. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
No, set. On anyone else.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
On anyone else.
From the pistol, Hurts. They connect on the deep shot. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
21 yards.
Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down. Here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Taken off with it again. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down throw for Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going for it. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
Reckley's got it right side. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. Henry's going to try to pick it up. Trying to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door bigger.
And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
It's a screen to Barkley. the sideline past midfield. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Hurts now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. And dose of the hurry up here.
Eagles first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
From the red zone on first. Forced out to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
All set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
49-yard line.
First and 10, here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. First down now, ball at the 33.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's second down.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. Hurts to throw. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
Jake Elliott on for the play.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that was scary. He just made him pay.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Rasheen Ali on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He tucks it and takes off. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
It's a gain of 33.
Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. It's taken in by LeJohntay Wester. It's inside the 10. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 14.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touch. Trimmer.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
And the Eagles 1st down. A gain of 21 yards.
It's Hurts once again. Buying some time left. This one falls incomplete. John Dotson, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
It's everything he has under this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Great. Set. Anyway, up. Hey, 73.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Great. Set. Anyway, up.
They'll go. Hurts. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they wait for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Big strike to Wester. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st down, Jackson buying some time right. And he just gets good of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Getting out to his left. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Throwing here, Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
73.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those
And it is picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens might be able to get some points late after the interception. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
Lamar now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
180.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. And the first play in the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Nice shot. Get hot.
Throwing again is Lamar. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, here's Lamar. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it again. Oh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
180.
Working inside the red zone. Pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 14-yard
Now
line.
it's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy is going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key talent kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Shipley now to return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
No contact. 180, 180.
Hurts now from the gun. That's Smith on the slant. Rolling into enemy territory. At the 20. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get this one tied. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming.
No
The
contact.
Eagles will set up for the
180,
2-point
180.
conversion.
No contact.
Hurts looking to throw. Catches it at the 1. And he runs it in. That's going to break the tie and put them up by 2.
Eagles 29.
All right, they got the job done. 2-point conversion successful. And as a result, a 2-point lead for them in this second half.
Yeah, the biggest deal right there, it really didn't matter if they kicked the PAT or went for 2 and ultimately got it. The most important part was breaking the tie. And I'll tell you what else it does, Kate. It really starts to mess with that opponent's chart over there. Everyone has them going into the game. When do I go for 1? When do I go for 2? Yeah, this coach just sped up that entire process with that decision.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
180. Sit up. 180. And sit up. Sit up.
Jackson throwing here. Flush out out to his left. He's running with it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. We'll get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Hey, middle. 180. And shot. Get on.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Took off with it again. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. We've set it downs from 37.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
180. And shot.
First down throw for Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
180. Get on. 180. Sit up.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson puts his body on the line, and he got it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Right shot.
Jackson to throw it. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And again, it's Jackson. Getting out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Looking quickly here.
It's a loss of 14. Brings up third down.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Completes beyond the marker. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
And goal to go.
Home already.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Sit hot. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
In the red zone now. Forced out to his right. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
No, we changed it. Sit hot.
Trying to run with Henry. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson throwing for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
Ravens 35.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Bigsby with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
No touch. Trimmer.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Caught quickly on the slant. The 40. Hits the 20. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles come through to tie it in the 4th. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score Eagles 36, Ravens 35.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Ali to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10. And they're on 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
180. Sit hot. 180. Nice shot. Sit hot.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
Now here's Lamar. Flushed out to his left. Get some space around midfield. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Alpha, sit hot. Nice shot.
On first down, Jackson chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion is a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away. That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. A very short kick here from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Nice shot. Sit hot. Sit hot.
They'll run here following the penalty. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not...
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it.
A 9-yard loss.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trail by just 1.
DC, ready?
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
180.
Back to throw it. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have taken the lead late. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Bigsby with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set. And anyway, 63.
Setting up to pass. Finds Barkley underneath. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Here he is to throw. Caught out wide. And he's tackled for no gain. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 1-yard line.
Go Silver, ready?
He'll look to throw it. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Hurts throwing again. Wow, a stunning call to go for it, and the guts pay off. He's in, and they've got the lead.
Ravens 43. Jake
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Ali to return it. And Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Sit hot, hot. Sit hot.
Here's Jackson to throw. Escapes the pocket. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Lamar back to throw. This is caught, going right back to Andrews. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One final shot here. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And with a shot, this game is over.